Hello again, Struck Club. Welcome back to my stream. Today I'm streaming a new, well, recently newish from this month game that's free to play. That is on Steam, Mirlo or Mirlo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Let's say Mirlo because it sounds better. Mirlo Above the Sun. This is from the, I'm gonna read from the Steam page. From the official Steam page, Mirlo Above the Sun is a project developed by Kaiju in the bio, a team of fourth-year students at DigiPen Institute of Technology Europe Bilbao, in a 9-month development cycle using Unreal Engine 4. So just like the game I played yesterday, this is a game made by students, but students of a different thing. Again, I think it's again in Spain, but different town, I guess, different institute. In general, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 11 people worked on this game. Small team. I want to see what it's all about. So let's start a new game. The art style is amazing. I've watched some trailers and stuff, seen some screenshots, and it grabbed my eye, and I installed it some time ago. A few days ago, like a week and a half ago. I just didn't have... I was waiting before I played to play some other things first, and I guess now it's a perfect time. Tomorrow we will be playing Aliens Elite Strike Team, or whatever the name is. Aliens Fire Team Elite. That's what we'll be playing tomorrow, and I can't wait for Aliens Fire Team Elite. I've watched a little bit of gameplay. Dev gameplay and dev systems explanation videos for Aliens. Okay. Can I move the camera? Okay, so this is like a platformer, but with hack and slash combat. The art style is good. Definitely good. It seems a little too blurry. I wish I could disable this blur, but I guess it's part of... Oh, wow. It's part of the game. It would be nice if this left click to attack would be on the top, because right now it was covering where the enemies are. So consider placing that somewhere where there's less chance of it covering what's happening on the screen. Wait, let's check what's in the box. I guess we can't. Seems like I have 3 hearts, 3 lives. I wonder what happens when you lose all lives. Yeah, stunning, good. Visually, it's good. I hope the music is not copyrighted. No. Oh, I just died. I lost a life. Did I fall to lose a life, or did I get hit? I guess you can only take damage 3 times. Oh, and now my lives are full again. Is there a dodge roll? Or just the jump? I think this one is stuck. I don't think he's gonna move. Must have been a bug. I doubt that's intended. So there's some traps. Obviously we wanna avoid those. Okay, we got hit once. Lost a life. So I guess you can only get hit 3 times, but maybe you can increase this. Maybe you can increase it and be able to get hit more than just once. So yeah, with this game today we're just killing some time until Aliens comes out tomorrow. There are some amazingly fun things about Aliens and the whole class perks system, where you can unlock different perks and you can arrange them in a number of slots and combine. Maybe you can combine one perk to affect 2 abilities, which is pretty fun. I can't wait for Aliens. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint endgame wise. So I'm breaking all those barrels, but I'm not getting anything out of them so far. I wonder why let me break them if they're never gonna drop anything. Maybe I'm getting stuff, but it's not something visible. Maybe there's an achievement to break barrels. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, fuck. When you fall, you die. Oh. Now this is getting a little bit more difficult. Having the guns to mind, as well as enemies. This one died, but why did I die? What hit me? Oh, fuck. I walked into the fire. Okay, at least the checkpoint is nearby. This is acceptable. Oh, fuck. So what am I supposed to do here? Some sort of a puzzle I need to solve. Am I supposed to jump over? Aha! War of Robots. Now I only have 1 life left. I hope there's a checkpoint. Now they're not showing me where they will shoot. I can't see where their fire will go. Okay, now I can see it. Now we're going up. The sound effects of me attacking are very quiet compared to the rest, and I have those at max, while the rest I don't have at maximum. No! Okay, the checkpoint is nearby. Oh, and we have full lives. I like how it's handling this. So this is more of a platformer game rather than a hack and slash. Sure, it has a hack and slash attack, and it's only one as far as I can tell. But it's more of a platformer than anything else. But maybe we will unlock more things, and now we're in the city. Interesting looking city. A lot of stairs. Who builds cities like this? Definitely not very practical in terms of getting from one place to the other. It looks cool though, but not practical. Especially with all the holes on the floor. Right click to, finally we unlock our dash. Okay. Uh-huh. So I'm assuming right now I might just have the attack and dash and jump, but maybe later I will unlock more things that I can do. And you can use the environments to your advantage, as you can see. The enemies, mechanics, and the environment. This would be so much easier on a controller, by the way. How do we get this to unlock? There's some sort of a puzzle here that needs to be solved. Do I get this to shoot through the door? Well, now I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Could use a hint. Come on, game, don't make me use my brain so much. Maybe that glowing thing there is what I need to get it to hit. I'm pretty sure I need to use the turret to hit something. Maybe I need to destroy the turret. See, there's like an eel or something in there. Or I can just do that and start over. So, do I attack the turret, I wonder? I think that was what I needed to do. Yeah. So, what is this? It seems like it will explode if I hit it. Huh. How many boxes will I need? I'm pretty sure I need to push this somewhere. What's with the camera? This camera is in a very weird place. Oh great, it finally is here. We have this box, but I guess we didn't need a box. It was just there for as a prop. Okay. Ah. Shit, tanks. Running away from a tank, definitely not the best thing to wanna do. Okay. Do we break all the things? Or just some of the things? Let's just break some of the things. And this one looks interesting. I wonder what's here in the middle. Maybe over there. Any hidden secret? No, I guess this game doesn't have some hidden secret things. At least so far, maybe I haven't seen any. Let's go up. This music is very repetitive. It's a small whoop. The whoop of the music is just too short and it's repeating the same melody over and over and it becomes too much. Everyone says, yeah, it's spam. Indeed. Actually, pre-ordered today the Aliens game, and I was gonna pre-order it from some of those discounted websites like Kingwin and the likes, but then I realized that there might be a delay with pre-order games on those websites, and I want to be able to play as soon as the game is out, not have to wait a few minutes for them to send me the key tomorrow after the game launches. Yeah, the Aliens Fire Strike Elite or whatever. Aliens Fire Team Elite. Check on the Steam page. Some of the posts are video content from the developers playing the game and talking. And IGN played the game. So on the Steam page there are some links. Some links to different videos in one of the latest community posts from the devs. Now this seems like a difficult puzzle. Do I need a box or something? Do I need a bomb? I guess let's find out. But yeah, you might want to check the Aliens co-op game. Okay, solve this puzzle. If a lot of people are playing it now, they got early access. It's nepotism at its finest for marketing purposes. It's understandable. I mean, you want people with decent player base from all sorts of countries and all sorts of languages to promote your game a day early. I never appreciate that. In fact, I hate when they do shit like this. Creating fake hype. If your game is good enough, you wouldn't need to do this shit. This is a red flag already for the game. So maybe the game is that bad that they have to resort to cheap tactics to promote it. But yeah, I can't install it. I pre-ordered it and I can't install it. I don't have early access like others, so I didn't even know they did this shit. Normally I said I wouldn't play games like that, so it's not too late to refund. I could refund it and just I protest when people do shit like that. So most likely I might refund it before I even play it, just because they did this bullshit. You're saying anything that releases on PS5 and PC lately is bad. I don't know about PS5, but most of the things on PC I've tried recently haven't been that great. What do we do with this bow? I'm supposed to put that bow somewhere. I wonder where. Aha. The bow fell and now it's unlocked. You're saying if it was great you would be playing it. Indeed. If there was a game that was that good for me to play it, I would definitely play it. It's becoming difficult for me to find a game I wanna play. Very difficult. See, Aliens is the game I wanna play, but if they're doing this bullshit, I can't support them if they're going for cheap tactics. By using cheap marketing tactics to let people play it one day early. It's creating fake hype. I understand the developers streaming it themselves, but not a fan when they only favor big streamer channels, and now regular gamers that don't stream or small streamers like me have to wait. Okay, I'm gonna pull them a little bit farther from that. Okay. Fate is leading me to Diablo 4, but Diablo 4 will do the exact same thing. Giving a certain number of big streamers all over the world early access 1 or 2 or 3 days, etc. Hopefully they don't do this bullshit cheap tactics marketing, but we'll see. Well, there goes Aliens. I'm not even gonna install it. I'm gonna go and refund after my stream today. Just because they're doing bullshit stuff to promote the game. I was looking forward to playing it tomorrow, but if they're gonna do this bullshit, I'm not gonna even bother. Well, I don't want something special. I want something that's good enough for me to play it. I don't want the best game ever. I just want a game that has enough replayability, enough build diversity, and replayability for me to play it, to enjoy it, to enjoy testing different builds, and just switching between one character and the other. And I want something that has reasonably difficult end game and reasonable punishment for failing a mission, for dying a mission, not failing. So dying doesn't mean failing, but having a second chance or third chance, whatever. The gameplay looks fun. The gameplay looks fun. The classes look fun. The class perks look fun. Having those perk slots and having to decide what goes in each of those, that looks fun to me. Let's see. We have seen it in many failed games already, but see, there has been a lot of games that had a lot of good stuff, but failed in the places where you would least expect them to fail. Like with Outriders, they really failed in the places where I didn't expect them to fail. I was very hyped for the game, because the thing I didn't know about was the end game. That was the only thing I didn't know about much. And I only had one fear with Outriders and its end game based on what the developers showed us before the game launched, and that fear ended up becoming a reality. How punishing it is when you die, how you can't just revive and start killing whatever is left. You have to start over, you have to restart the whole mission. What is this thing? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I think I'm supposed to pull that purple thing towards the tank, the train. That's the core. In Borderlands, the annoying things started coming with the first raid, when they added the first raid and when they started increasing the level cap. That's where Borderlands 3, for example, started becoming bad for me. Last Epoch is too much, it's trying to be a game for Path of Exile players, and it's just not a great fit for me. So another game that, while it might be good for many others, it's just not good for me. What else is there that's coming soon or in early access or recently came out? Wosen, again, big problems with the endgame and itemization and drop rates and XP rates in general. Terrible. All of those things in the game are terribly handled. But yeah, the last two and a half years have been disgusting in case of bad games. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how many bad games there are. And I'm not saying terrible games, but some of them might be, others are just bad, one way or another. But there's always something that that ruins the game. A game with a ton of potential just gets ruined by something that's just not well made for everyone. Even Torchlight 3 and Chaosbane had a lot of problems, but at least I could live with those problems. As long as the games got more updates, I could always see myself returning to test the new stuff. to rework builds and stuff. There's Shohei. Welcome back, Shohei. How's it going? Are you gonna be playing the Aliens game, Shohei? Or are you looking forward to my guinea pig? Because if you're looking forward to my guinea pig, I'm not even gonna get... I got it, but I'm gonna refund it today. Because they're doing bullshit marketing by giving people 1 day early access. And I said it a few months ago, I'm not gonna take back my words. I said it, games like this I'll not support. So I'm gonna refund it after tonight, after this stream. The Aliens game. Fuck it, I'm not gonna stand by for this shitty marketing, creating fake hype. It might be the best game ever. I might be missing out on the best game I have found, but it's highly unlikely that it will be the best game. But it might be the game I needed. But fuck it, if they're gonna do this bullshit marketing tactic, they're not getting my money. Details? Well, the details, I said it. They're letting they're doing that bullshit thing where they give the big streamers early access to the game 1 day early, 2 days early, 1 hour early, doesn't matter. As long as you're giving some people early access and not others, and people can't start at the same time, then it's bullshit. Even if I wasn't a streamer and I was a player, I would feel bad that some random big streamers can play the game just because that they have big channels. It's not fair for the gamers that don't that aren't big streamers, and for the small streamers as well. It's just bullshit. Why not just let everyone play the game at the exact same time? Wait, don't tell me that was the game. That was the game? How long did it take me to finish this game? 41 minutes, not even an hour. Wow. Well, I can try and do a second run. What if I do resume? Oh, it restarts this fight. That was shorter than the game I played yesterday. Okay, let's try this fight again. I want to make it at least an hour stream. But yeah, as I mentioned, the best way to handle marketing for the game is to get the developers to play. That's much better than giving some random streamers, but I guess they're greedy for money. And that's why they're using this shitty marketing, creating fake hype. Most likely the game is this bad that they really need to resort to cheap tactics. The Aliens game. Well, at least I can save myself 40 euro. So, not so bad, 40 euro. The problem is now I have to look for games to play tomorrow. I'm gonna do this boss fight a few times so I can just get the stream to around hour. This game, for a free-to-play game, it's fine, but it's very short, and and very basic. You only have one type of attack. You only have attack, jump, dash. 3 mechanics, that's it. Attack, jump, dash. But this game can be expanded. Let's say this is Act 1 and they decide to add multiple acts. That would be nice. Then the game can keep growing. But yeah, was disappointed that this is such a short game. Should I start a new playthrough? If I knew this game was this short, I would have prepared some backup. Maybe I can play some PvP, some paladins tomorrow. I don't know. I'm exhausted of spending several hours every day just looking for a game to play for recent releases, and there being just a bunch of bullshit games on Steam as recent releases. Having to sort through hundreds of games just to find one game that's worth playing. It's very bad. Let's try a new game. Recent releases is so bad on Steam nowadays. Even when I disable DLC content and only show me games and demos, even with this, there are some okay ones, but they're not for me. For example, Mortal Shell is a good recent release. It's just not a great match for me. It's not a great match for me because it's a Souls-like game, too much Dark Souls DNA in it. Okay, let's try and do a second playthrough, see how quickly we can do it this time, now that we've done it once. I don't think PC gaming is dying. I think what's dying is the creativeness of devs. They're trying to do commercial success games, where it's not about what happens after people buy the game, it's getting people to buy the game. Yeah, maybe cash grab is a good good way to say it. Some people do try to make the game better after the launch. Some people just try to make it seem as if they're trying. For example, I'm very disappointed with Dark Alliance and how they handled patching. They could have focused on the right things. They focused on the wrong things with patching. I still don't have my dodge. They're making the games with making money in mind. They don't want to make a good game that makes money. They want to make a game that makes money. Not caring about the market. They only care about profits nowadays. 90% of the developers. Obviously, you can't say all of them, but 90% of the games I've recently tried were made that way. Thankfully, some of the indie games I've recently played were nice for the genres that they were. For example, Dreamscaper, I was very pleasantly surprised by Dreamscaper. Raisin Rot also seemed nice, but they were kind of roguelike games and they're different genres. They're not the type of game I can see myself playing for too long. But the people who love playing those games obviously would enjoy it much more than me. But there's just so much potential in some of the games and it just wasted on the wrong things due to bad decisions. But it's obvious if you make a good game, people will play it. And you will make money if your game is good. Even if it's not made with... Even if it's not made with making money as the main objective. Wasn't Dark Alliance on Game Pass? Yes, it was on Game Pass. Should that have been a red flag that the game is on Game Pass? I also loved the Ascent. If Ascent was a game with endgame, it would have been amazing, and I could see myself playing it a lot. For what it is, for a single player and no endgame game, it was amazing. It was on Game Pass as well, day one. At least thanks to all the bad games I've recently played, where my streams end up super short, thanks to that I have more time to catch up on some series and anime. Silver lining, but I'd much rather be streaming and playing and showing fun stuff to others than watching movies and anime and reading manga and manhwa and all sorts of comics and stuff. I'm not sure I can even reach that target that Twitch gave me. 130 hours this month streamed. I'm at like 80, 90 or 100 probably. And by the end of the month, if I don't get another 30, I'm gonna miss on some money, but it's not much. It's few beers worth the money that Twitch is giving due to changing the sub prices to even out things this month as a first month with the new sub pricing, walkout sub pricing. Most countries won't see a change, but some will. But I can't force myself to stream and play something that's just not fun. Aragon says, I bet the money that they're gonna leave the game the way it is. Which game? Are you talking about the Ascent? The Ascent team didn't plan on... They were planning on making a single player story game. You go through the story, you're done. They didn't plan on making an endgame game. That would be gaming as a service thing. Probably expansions that expand the story, stuff like that, but that was not their idea. Sure, they can make it that way. And it's not about being smart or not, it's just about what your goals are for the game. They just didn't want it to be that type of game. I understand that, but that doesn't mean they can't make it that type of game. It doesn't mean you can't add endgame to games. Grim Dawn didn't have endgame back in the day, when it was in early access. Obviously it was the type of game that needs endgame. So it's a different story with Grim Dawn, but back in the day, I remember when I first played the game, it was just Act 1, just Creek. Creek was the final boss. And there was this, I forgot the name of the zone, this zone in Burrowitch, where you have to go under a bridge to reach the entrance of a zone. That was the actual endgame back then, this little zone in Burrowitch. But back then, Grim Dawn was fun. Because it was new, it was fresh, it was it was like the true successor to Diablo 2. Between Path of Exile and Grim Dawn, I preferred Grim Dawn as a Diablo 2 successor. If Path of Exile had a casual league where some of the annoying functions like losing XP when you die were disabled, no leaderboards, just for players who want to have fun without worrying about leaderboards, about losing XP when they die and stuff like this. And if it was something like more of a high rate with better drop rates and stuff, I would have been rocking that one. I would have been playing that one. Am I gonna play Core Punk? Core Punk seems like the slowest game ever. It seems so slow that I could go and I can go to the shop, to the convenience store and buy food before my hero finishes attacking. After I click the button. They really need to rework the pacing. What I've seen from trailers and gameplay videos of Core Punk, the movement is slow, the attack animations are slow. It looks like it's too familiar to League of Legends, as you said. I would have preferred if it looked more like Dota than League of Legends, but that's just personal preference and that's not that important. But yeah, it seems like it would be game for PvP players. I'm a Care Bear. I don't care much about PvP anymore. I'm too old for this shit to worry about my EPing and competing with others. If I want to compete with others, I play games where everyone has equal footing, like Dota, like Paladins. Those are the types of PvP games. Those are the types of MOBAs I like to play, multiplayer online battle arenas. Where items you farm have no effect on the combat, on the abilities and on how strong you are. And where everyone has exactly the same power when they start a match, a PvP match. Sure, in games like Paladins and Dota you get stronger as the match progresses. So you have to do well from the beginning, or you have to catch up if you don't start well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play. I'm very disappointed from the patch in Dark Alliance. Very disappointed. They focused on the wrong type of nerfing and buffing. I can show you. In a moment I'm gonna open the Dark Alliance patch notes and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. What is a bad thing and what is a good thing. Let me go and show you. Dark Alliance patch notes. First I need to open my Steam library. Dark Alliance. Game update August the 2nd. Copy. Browser. New window. Now let me share my screen and let's quickly say what is wrong about this patch. Where was it? Maybe that's not the patch I need. Maybe it's the previous patch. Let me quickly check. This one. Stone Grinder, reduced health and damage, increased armor. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. This is not bad. This is not bad. See, that's the good stuff here. Making monsters not so bad. This one. This is shit. This is super shit. Nerfing XP. Why? Why not let people progress their outs from level 1 to 5 just after one mission? Unnecessary. Challenge ratings. The following only affects challenge rating 5 and greater. Get increased monster condition resistance, condition penetration. This is terrible. This is terrible, this is terrible, this is terrible. Buffs and debuffs. Greatly reduced effectiveness of weakened, cursed and powerful strikes. Why? I mean, they're just making the game unnecessarily difficult. Now, there's those things here that they apparently fixed. And that's fine, but this previous balancing thing was the problem. So it wasn't this update from August, it was the update from July. That I'm not a fan of. So this thing, stamina regeneration no longer can be rolled twice on gear. Reduce the amount of maximum stamina and stamina cost reduction received from gear. This one and those. So all of this is shit and shouldn't have been done. They should have been buffing things. They should have been buffing builds. They should have been buffing certain skills and abilities, which people didn't use because they were underpowered. Certain item sets needed to have been reworked because they are underpowered and people don't use them on the hardest content. I mean, again, it's just the wrong things to fix. And since 2 updates already in the wrong direction, I have little faith that they will start doing the right things with Dark Alliance. I do admit Warhammer Chaosbane had the worst possible start, and it took them 2.5, maybe 3 months before they actually started patching in the right direction. But by that time the player base have bled out. Were the players crying because of the difficulty? I'm not sure. I am not sure about the changes. And this XP nerf is not something terrible, it's just nerfing the first few levels. But I like that I could level up an out character from level 1 to 5 with just a single mission if it's a strong mission, a difficult mission. Okay. Okay, boom. And Mia says, how is Sky doing? Well, Sky, I'm not sure where he is. He's probably passed out somewhere on the floor in the living room. Because I've opened the doors between the balcony of one end of the apartment and the other end of the apartment, and there's a stream of air. And he normally stays there on the cold floor because it's super warm in my country during the day, and it becomes cold around midnight, 1-2 in the morning, cold-ish, like a bearable temperature. So he just passes out there and just stays there. You might say he's dead if you saw him not moving. Sometimes he flips belly up and stays like that, reverse Superman, to cool down his belly when his belly overheats from lying on the ground. I call it the reverse Superman, that pose, where he has his hands like that and his other feet straight, and he's just like Superman but flipped. Okay. Okay, one more. But yeah, this game is very short. It's not bad for a free to play game. You can play it for like 30-40 minutes, make a single playthrough, and if you like speedruns and stuff, you can try and beat it faster and faster and faster with each run. Right now I'm finishing my second run, but I'm not gonna be starting another run. Just wanted to make the stream at least an hour long. But it's definitely a game that some people would enjoy for free. Made in 9 months by fourth year students in that institute. This institute you're gonna see in a moment. DigiPen Institute of Technology in Bilbao. I guess this is all over the world, DigiPen, and there's a branch in Bilbao in Spain. So that's the people who made. You can see, I think 11 people altogether, everyone. Oh, and the music is original. That's nice. So not gonna get problems with copyrights. That's probably the DigiPen executives. There we go. DigiPen Institute of Technology Europe, Bilbao. That's interesting. And they made it in 9 months. Based on what it says on Steam. It's an okay game. For free. I'm not gonna play it anymore. But if you liked what you saw and you wanna kill some time, sure, it's a decent one. As for me, I'm back to the difficult task of finding a decent game I wanna play that doesn't do bullshit marketing like the Aliens game. So I'm gonna go and refund my Aliens game, save myself those 40 euros, and try to figure out what to play tomorrow. Keep it cool. Until next time. Goodbye from me, and have a great whatever time of the day it is, night, evening, day, etc.